Russia asks other countries to return weapons sold to them. WSJ.
Here's a summary of the article.
We, Yahoo, are part of the Yahoo family of brands, the sites and apps that we own and operate, including Yahoo and AOL, and our digital advertising service, Yahoo Advertising. When you use our sites and apps, we use cookie policy. Greater than cookies. Cookies allow the operators of websites and apps to store and read information from your device, authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 4,700, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Product recall notice: please return all military equipment sold after 1950 due to these devices not performing to specification and may explode unexpectedly. Refunds will be made in ruble to the exact amount you paid at the time.
I would demand payment in hard currency personally.
Going by the current values or at time of purchase?
During the USSR, the state-determined conversion rate, remember, free markets, were illegal, was 1 ruble equals $1. Was hilariously delusional. Although of course only high-up party members and politicians got to travel and so were allowed to exchange money with this rate.
When you have forced conversion rates like that, or like in Iran today, you just get an official and unofficial conversion rate. And the disparity between them throws off tons of aspects of the economy and invites corruption.
Those talks were part of a larger Russian push to seek help from its longtime arms customers, who for decades bought Russian aircraft, missiles and air defense systems, making Moscow the world's second-largest arms exporter. Throughout the year, Russia held talks with officials from Pakistan, Belarus and Brazil to try to acquire engines for the Russian attack and transport helicopters its forces lost to Ukrainian defenses early in the war, one of those people and another former Russian intelligence officer said. Russia spent decades building its arms trade, said a person with knowledge of the buybacks. Interesting that Russians asked Egypt for this last April. Egypt agreed, but the helicopters won't actually be returned till December, 10 months after the request.
Considering what's happening in Israel right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Egypt reversed that decision.
Russia shooting itself in the foot again by supporting Hamas? No way.
From a certain perspective, Russia supporting Hamas and somehow getting the greater Middle East to start a bigger brouhaha with Israel makes a lot of sense. The longer the world is focused on Israel, the better the chances are that support for Ukraine will suffer and the war will turn. Of course, that would involve a complete apathy for human suffering, and Putin has far too big of a heart for that.
Oh, but I thought they were winning. How strange. They just need them for their victory parade.
Did that old T-34 they used last time break down?
Blown away by the wind.
No, just the turret.
Russian lollipops?
Russia was given a few tanks that India owned for maintenance. India paid Russia for the tanks and a maintenance package. Once Russia got the tanks, they sent them to the front line without permission from India.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.